Santa was elusive, but not anymore, as these people managed to capture him on camera.
I absolutely believe it was Santa Claus. Let me show you where I saw him flying.
Whether it's the sleigh cutting through the sky, or his sneaky rooftop visits, or even Santa quietly slipping gifts under trees.
Oh, hell no. That's crazy.
Tag along to watch the jaw-dropping moments when Santa's magical presence was hard to ignore. Caught near a construction site, Santa's sleigh was flying unusually low in this video. Maybe the reindeer needed a break, or Santa's sleigh tech was acting up. Either way, this sighting quickly went viral, sparking debates everywhere. Some were convinced it was the real deal, while others called it a cleverly staged hoax made to boost holiday cheer. Honestly, if it was a hoax, they really nailed the Santa vibes. But if it's legit, Santa might need a pit stop before the big night. Either way, this clip has everyone questioning what's real and what's Christmas magic. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Sydney sleigh. Christmas was just around the corner, and one lucky guy in Sydney got the ultimate surprise. In 2023, while looking up at the sky, he spotted something that totally flipped his view on Santa. The guy initially thought Santa was just a fun tale, but that belief quickly changed when he saw Santa's sleigh flying across the sky. With nearly 4 reindeer pulling the sleigh, it glided through the air, and before he could even process what was happening, it disappeared into the sky as quickly as it had appeared. Santa's city sighting. A strange sighting took place on 110th Avenue in Nebraska when a driver caught something unexpected while waiting for a red light. As he recorded the clear sky, a sleigh zoomed by, Santa himself flying across the city. The sleigh appeared briefly from behind one building and vanished behind another, leaving everyone in shock and excitement. But with so many sightings popping up these days, it's hard to tell what's real and what's not. But this one sure seems convincing. Was it the real Santa, or just another hoax to keep the Christmas spirit alive? You decide. Either way, it was a pretty lucky Christmas for those who saw it. Ring bell capture. In a scene that could make even the Grinch question everything, a US homeowner shared doorbell footage from 2023 that's straight up mind-blowing. The video shows a Santa sleigh, yes, sleigh and reindeer included, casually soaring across the night sky, right past his house. For a second, it looked like Santa was checking his naughty or nice list, because why else would he be this close? Now, either this guy's house was on Santa's VIP route, or we've all been underestimating the power of Christmas magic. Christmas in the air. Thailand just might be Santa's newest favorite hangout. In Thailand, a man captured a scene that feels straight out of a holiday movie. A Santa sleigh, complete with reindeer, was spotted gracefully soaring across the sky. As it glided past a row of pine trees, the sleigh disappeared behind them like it was part of some secret mission. Honestly, if this doesn't get you in the festive spirit, nothing will. Magical sky. On Christmas Eve, the trees were all lit up, creating that perfect holiday vibe. But one guy captured something that made his Christmas unforgettable. He caught a glimpse of a sleigh lit up with magical, twinkling lights gliding through the sky, pulled by reindeer. And of course, Santa was right there, ready to spread some holiday cheer. It wasn't just another night, it was a true Christmas miracle. I'm sure that guy won't ever forget the night he saw Santa flying by. Holiday jackpot. How lucky can you get to spot Santa in broad daylight? Back in November 2020, a guy hit the jackpot and shared his golden moment on TikTok. In the video, he captured a sight straight out of a holiday dream, and it was Santa himself, gliding across the sky in his sleigh. The man could barely contain his excitement, and honestly, who could blame him? Whether it was a pre-Christmas run or something else, it's safe to say this moment made his holiday season unforgettable. Santa sightings like this are truly one of a kind. Daytime dash. Imagine you're on a regular trip to the ski lodge, just minding your business, when suddenly, it's like catching a shooting star, but way more festive. The person behind the camera must have been thinking, wait, is that really Santa? Is this for real? The tunnel added some serious suspense as the sleigh disappeared once they emerged. Thankfully, our lucky adventurer kept the camera rolling, capturing the most magical, unplanned Santa sighting. Was it really the big guy himself, or just some magical imposter? Guess we'll never know. Reindeer rush. A woman took her kids to the park to watch the sunset, capturing the beautiful sky with their cameras. But then, out of nowhere, they spotted a Santa sleigh gliding across the sky. The little boy was so shocked, he pointed his finger at the sleigh, yelling, "Look, Santa is there!" His mom thought it was a joke at first, but the sleigh moved too smoothly and too fast to be anything else. As they all watched in awe, the sleigh disappeared into the distance, leaving them with a memory they'd never forget, and maybe a few more believers in Santa. Ireland sighting. On Christmas Eve, something that could only happen in a holiday movie took place over Ireland. A passenger, gazing out at the full moon, suddenly saw a sleigh gliding across the sky right in front of it. Yep, you guessed it. Santa Claus himself! The passengers were left in shock, their jaws practically hitting the floor. As the sleigh disappeared into the night, the magic of Christmas was unmistakably real for all the passengers, even at 30,000 feet. U.S. sighting. While strolling down a street in the US, a young boy, already hooked on Santa stories, spotted something magical right before his eyes. Yep, you guessed it right. Santa's sleigh, complete with reindeer soaring through the sky. The boy's excitement was contagious as he pointed it out to his mom. Lucky for them, she managed to capture the moment just in time before Santa and his team disappeared behind a building. For that boy, this Christmas Eve sighting will keep the magic alive for years to come. New York present. On Christmas Eve 2014, something truly magical happened over New York City. A local caught a glimpse of Santa's sleigh flying across the afternoon sky, with reindeer pulling him at impressive speed. The footage, shot just before sunset, shows Santa zooming through the sky, likely on a mission to deliver presents to kids everywhere. Seriously, I didn't know that Santa was such a speedster. This Christmas Eve sighting had everyone believing in holiday magic a little bit more, and maybe even hoping for a reindeer ride of their own. Home alone. A guy was home alone when he heard some weird noises upstairs. Thinking it was just the wind, he went to check it out, but nope. It wasn't. He found Santa chilling next to the Christmas tree, doing who knows what. He thought, oh, Santa's just here delivering gifts, but things quickly got a little off. As soon as Santa realized he'd been spotted, he started chasing the guy. And let's just say, Santa's face wasn't the jolly kind. The video cuts, and now I'm left thinking, was that really Santa? Or did he let something creepy borrow his suit? CCTV alert. One Christmas night, a guy got a notification from his CCTV, and when he checked, what he saw was straight out of a holiday miracle or a holiday horror movie, depending on how you look at it. There, crossing right in front of his house, was a mysterious figure. Thankfully, his trusty CCTV caught it all. Yes, you saw that right. It was none other than a Santa sleigh, zooming by like it had somewhere important to be. Naturally, he figured it was there to deliver presents to his neighbor's kids. But let's be real, if it were me, I would be double-checking the roof to see if there's any last-minute reindeer damage. Rooftop surprise. Especially on Christmas Eve, people all around the world get super excited to catch a glimpse of Santa Claus. And some folks got really lucky this time. From their roof, they spotted a Santa sleigh on their neighbor's rooftop, ready to take off. Honestly, this one's pretty impressive, guys. The camera even caught it lifting off and disappearing into the night sky. It's like Santa was trying to get a head start before the holiday madness. Guess he's got a lot of ground to cover. Speedy sleigh. It was Santa's sleigh zooming through the sky at full speed. A glowing red hue led the way before the sleigh vanished like a flash. Maybe Santa slept a bit too much, and now someone's gift delivery is running late. We've all heard stories about Santa, but spotting his sleigh in real life? That's next-level holiday magic. Imagine seeing that over your city. It's definitely the kind of moment that keeps the Christmas spirit alive. Santa's sleigh. In this unexpected video, Santa is seen flying across the twilight sky with his trusty reindeer and a huge sack of presents, just like in the stories. This sighting feels a lot more real compared to the usual ones, mainly because it looks like the sleigh is moving slower than we're used to. Sure, anyone can put on a Santa costume and fake a quick video, but a flying sleigh at night? That's a whole different level of how did they do that? It's a bit more shocking, and for anyone still questioning Santa's existence, maybe it's time to believe again. Polish sleigh. On a quiet, chilly night in northern Poland, a family was enjoying Christmas music when something incredible happened. Bright lights appeared in the sky, and within moments, they saw Santa's sleigh approaching. Pulled by reindeer and decorated with twinkling lights, it was unmistakably Santa Claus himself, making his rounds. As the sleigh flew closer, everyone inside was in awe, knowing that no matter how tough Santa's journey is, he never forgets anyone, not even those in the coldest corners of the world. It's safe to say, this Christmas was extra special for that family. I guess Santa's route includes Poland after all. Santa soaring high. Imagine looking up and spotting Santa Claus himself, cruising through the sky with his reindeer in tow. In this rare sighting, Santa even waved at the crowd below, making it a truly unforgettable moment. People stood in awe, soaking in the magic of the scene. If he's usually so sneaky, why was Santa so chill about being caught this time? Maybe he just couldn't resist the cheers. Sleigh show. Santa gave a neighborhood quite the treat last Christmas. His sleigh soared through the sky while the crowd below cheered like it was the North Pole Parade. But it didn't stop there. Fireworks lit up the sky behind his sleigh, adding a dazzling touch to his magical flight. It's like Santa knows how to throw a show. Wait a second, did anyone notice Rudolph missing? Maybe the poor guy called in sick, or Santa decided to give him a well-earned break. Whatever the case, this sighting was unforgettable. Someone needs to write to Santa ASAP to clear up this mystery. Rudolph drama aside, what a night. Holiday surprise. Guys, honestly, this clip is a reality check for anyone who ever doubted Santa Claus. A passenger on his first flight was happily snapping pics of the window view when out of nowhere, a blue light streaks across the sky. Now, you know that wasn't just some random light, right? Rewind it a bit and take a look. Looks like a sleigh zipping through the sky faster than any car could dream of. Yep, that's right. Santa's ride was out here showing off its turbo speed. Guess the reindeer are in top shape this year. Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve, a family stepped out for the evening, unaware that their CCTV was about to catch something truly unbelievable. The camera picked up Santa himself. Yes, you heard me right. Crawling out of their chimney like it's a typical Tuesday night. But wait, it gets better. As he does his thing, leaving presents under the tree. He even dropped off a surfboard. Looks like someone's getting ready for the holidays with some serious beach vibes. And let me tell you, the kids are gonna flip when they see this one. Creepy elf doll. Maybe Toy Story was onto something when it warned us about toys coming to life. This elf on the shelf doll certainly isn't doing its usual job of reporting back to Santa. Instead, it seems more interested in creeping around and causing some serious mischief. In the middle of the night, while the little girl sleeps soundly, the elf doll starts moving, slowly at first, as if testing to see if she wakes up. Those wide, too bright eyes just make things worse. As the camera flicks on and off, the elf moves closer to the girl, ending up right next to her with a seriously eerie expression. I think we might be trading this elf for a toy that stays put next time. Christmas spider. This creepy Christmas sighting might just have a spooky backstory. This video popped up showing a spider trekking down a snowy driveway, looking like it was trying to keep a low profile. Could this spider be one of those Halloween decorations that was forgotten or left behind? Maybe it was part of the spooky decorations and just never got packed up after the holiday. Either way, it's got some serious stamina, moving through the snowstorm like it's got somewhere important to be. According to the cameraman, the spider even left a note saying it'd be back next Christmas. Is this its yearly holiday visit, or is it here to take over? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Left behind. Looks like Santa accidentally left behind Rudolph this time. In a national park, a group of tourists couldn't believe their eyes when they spotted a peculiar deer standing among the other bucks. This one wasn't like the rest. Its nose had an unusual reddish glow. And yes, we know what you're thinking. Rudolph? The tourists even joked that maybe he got tired of pulling Santa's sleigh and decided to chill in the wild instead. Either way, this sighting made their day merrier. Now this one has me counting down to Christmas. Christmas spider. Even spiders are joining Santa's crew now? Yep. On Christmas Eve, a guy walking down the street spotted the wildest thing. A spider, wearing a Santa hat and carrying a red bag full of presents. Creepy, right? But also kind of festive in a weird way. That little bag got me thinking. Could this spider be one of Santa's undercover helpers? Maybe when Santa's sleigh gets overbooked, this 8-legged critter steps in. Spooky, festive, and honestly, a little too creative for comfort. Texas sleigh. A stormy sky in Texas served up a Christmas surprise no one could have expected. As a guy was heading home from shopping, he decided to snap a few shots of the dark, ominous clouds. But when he replayed the footage, he nearly dropped his phone. There it was, a glowing Santa sleigh with reindeer in tow, soaring across the sky. He couldn't believe his eyes. For him, it was more like a stormy gift from Santa himself. You can bet this is one sight people would give anything to witness. Festive shock. Ireland got a festive surprise that left everyone talking. A man spotted something zooming past the moon, leaving a gusty trail behind. Lucky for us, he caught it on camera. And guess what? He swore it was Santa on his sleigh. His kids went wild, already dreaming of the mountain of presents headed their way. With Christmas so close, this magical moment brought a burst of excitement and a little extra holiday magic to their family. And guys, who doesn't love a good Christmas miracle? Speeding train. Now this sight beats spotting a shooting star any day. A guy cruising on a speeding train saw something so unbelievable that he had to double check. Luckily, he was filming the snowy scenery when it happened. Out of nowhere, a magical reindeer appeared, pulling none other than Santa's sleigh. It was one of those moments that left him in shock, too incredible to believe at first. But there it was, captured on camera for everyone to see. Definitely not your everyday train ride. Forgotten bag. It was a cold Christmas Eve when Santa stopped by a house where two teens, too old to believe in him, still got the surprise of their lives. While they were watching from their room, Santa quietly snuck into the living room to drop off gifts. But when he turned to leave, he realized something was missing. His sack! He looked around, spotted the camera, and quickly vanished. But the bag full of presents was still there. The teens, curious as ever, rushed to touch it, only for it to disappear before they could even get close. Guess Santa's magic skills go beyond just delivering presents. Santa Cam Mystery. In this footage, someone set up a camera hoping to catch a glimpse of Santa in action. Well, they did capture something, but not exactly what we were expecting. First off, there's no sign of Santa or his bag. Instead, the presents just magically appear. Sure, Santa's supposed to be magical, but we've seen him work his sleigh magic before, not just magically dropping gifts without a trace. Maybe the camera missed a crucial detail, or perhaps it's all part of a well-crafted trick. Either way, we can't be too sure whether this is the real Santa or just another holiday hoax. It definitely got us talking, though. Krampus in snow. Imagine skiing through a quiet, snowy landscape when you suddenly hear footsteps behind you. Now add a menacing, goat-like demon to that scene. Yups, Krampus. Known as the anti-Santa, Krampus is a creepy creature from European folklore, famous for punishing naughty kids at Christmas. With his sharp horns, cloven hooves, and wild, shaggy hair, he's definitely not someone you'd want to meet in the snow. While we can't say for sure if this was the real Krampus, encountering something that terrifying on a ski trip must have been an absolute nightmare. I guess this guy will be on his best behavior from now on. Sunrise in Santa. Talk about a magical start to the day. In this rare footage, a camera captured Santa Claus and his reindeer soaring across the morning sky with the golden hues of sunrise as a backdrop. The view is hazy, but unmistakable. You can just about make out the iconic sleigh gliding smoothly. The whole scene feels like something straight out of a holiday movie, and it's left everyone in awe. Imagine sipping your coffee and catching a glimpse of Santa mid-flight. What a way to kick off Christmas morning. Divine being. After the buzz around Santa sightings, here's something even more surreal caught on camera. This time, a divine figure. Early one morning, a man was strolling along a quiet beach when he spotted a figure dressed in white, glowing faintly in the rising sunlight. He quickly filmed what he believed to be an angel sitting peacefully by the shore. When he uploaded the footage online, debates erupted. While some were convinced it was an angel, others speculated it could be a Jesus sighting. Either way, this heavenly encounter left everyone questioning what they just witnessed. Creepy doll. Here's one clip to make you question every toy you've ever owned. In this grainy footage shared by a popular YouTube channel, someone is playing with a doll, holding its arms like a parent teaching their kid to walk. But here's where it gets spooky. The doll's legs are moving on their own. Yes, those tiny legs are taking steps as if the doll has places to be. The internet has theories, of course. Some say it's an enchanted elf in disguise, while others think it's just clever editing. Either way, if my doll starts walking, I'm locking it in a cabinet and moving out. Would you keep this thing in your house? No thanks. Flying figure. Now, this one left onlookers absolutely stunned. A woman out for a peaceful stroll with her dog glanced up at the sky and noticed something unusual. She quickly pulled out her phone and zoomed in with her camera, and what she saw left her speechless. It wasn't just clouds or a trick of the light. It was a figure in white robes, gliding gracefully across the sky. "Guys, it's definitely Jesus!" she screamed. Before long, others nearby had spotted it too, their jaws dropping in disbelief. I don't know about guys, but this is definitely a divine sighting. Naughty snowman. Remember how much fun snowmen were when we were kids? Well, one guy got a pretty unexpected reminder of those days. He was just walking down the street when he spotted a snowman standing there. But out of nowhere, the snowman fired an ice ball right on him. Looks like that snowman was a little too fired up about the cold weather. That's why he gave this man a frosty surprise. Goblin or hoax? A mother filmed what she believes to be a goblin-like creature running across her kitchen floor near her toddler. At first, she thought it was a mouse, but upon closer inspection, it seemed like something far stranger. The little creature, which she now claims visits regularly, has even left behind an unpleasant smell. Sylvia, the mother, says her son Benjamin often talks to someone in the room, and she believes it's the goblins. While the family has captured the creature on camera multiple times, netizens argue argue that it's probably just a well-edited video. Some viewers say the creature's motion and shadows don't match up, suggesting it's a trick of the camera. But who knows? Maybe Santa's elves took a wrong turn. Giant moth! This dashcam footage from Russia captures something straight out of a horror movie. As the car sits at a red light, the road in front suddenly bursts open, and out crawls a giant moth. Yes, you read that right, a moth. It hops onto the car's bonnet before the video cuts off. Some netizens are calling it fake, but come on, it's Russia, where weird things seem to happen all the time, right? So, whether it's a prank, some kind of strange creature, or just a bizarre glitch in the Matrix, you can't deny it's an eerie sight. And who knows, maybe this moth's just here for a quick joyride, or to take over. Maybe! Superman in sky. While a couple posed for their dreamy photo shoot near the iconic Kutub Minar in India, their friend holding the camera noticed something unusual in the sky. He yelled for them to look up, and there it was. A flying figure zooming across the sky in true Superman style. The video captures the couple's shock and the rising excitement, with screams echoing as the mysterious figure soared. Before anyone could figure out what was happening, the video ends abruptly. Was it a stunt, a costume lover, or maybe Superman himself taking a detour? Let's just hope he was flying by for a good reason and not looking for trouble. Woods Mystery. This story feels straight out of a horror movie, and it kind of is. While prepping for his homemade horror flick in Tennessee woods, a filmmaker stumbled upon something chilling after creating a ritual circle as a prop for his script. He returned the next day for more shooting, but what greeted him wasn't wildlife or a scenic view. It was a shadowy figure lurking exactly where the circle had been. Creepy, right? By the time he went back at sundown, the figure had vanished. No stumps, no trees, just pure mystery. Was it a coincidence or something else entirely? Either way, this guy just accidentally turned his indie horror project into a real-life spooky adventure.
I don't know, it looks like it's connected right there, but it's not.
Elf caught on camera. In this video, a Christmas elf decoration came to life. Or at least, that's what YouTuber Higgy Pop claims. After suspecting weird elf antics the year before, they set up cameras all over their house in December 2018. And guess what? The footage shows the little elf toy climbing, wobbling, diving off desks, and even walking across the floor like it owns the place. At one point, it stares right into the camera. Talk about being bold. While some are convinced this is real holiday magic, others think it's a clever stop-motion trick. Either way, it's festive fun with a dash of creepy stuff. Just one question: do these elves even help Santa, or are they just masters of mischief? Elf in backyard. Imagine a peaceful day working in your backyard when, bam, something straight out of a fantasy novel shows up. That's what happened to these men when a mysterious 2-3 feet tall figure made its grand entry, sneaking around like it was on some secret mission. It wasn't a slow reveal either. It just came out of nowhere, scaring these grown-ups like a jump scare from a horror movie. And before they could figure out what it was or get a clear shot, the little creature darted behind a wall and vanished, leaving everyone confused and creeped out. Elf or prank? It's safe to say these guys will think twice before stepping outside again. Would you chase it or run? Tell me in the comments below. Santa's sleigh spotted. In February 2014, something magical happened. Santa's sleigh was spotted zooming across the night sky against a stunning blue backdrop. This video shows an onboard figure, complete with the iconic sleigh silhouette, moving swiftly through the darkness. Residents in the area were left completely stunned, wondering if Santa got lost or was just testing his ride. The buzz around the sighting spread quickly, with people joking about Santa sneaking in some off-season deliveries. And now let us move on towards our subscribers' pick of the day. In December 2015, Santa's secret flight plans hit a snag when an officer's dashcam in LaGrange County, Indiana, snapped an incredible photo of his reindeer soaring through the sky. The LaGrange County Sheriff's Department posted the image on Facebook, showing the majestic reindeer flying over a road. It quickly went viral, and clearly, even Santa couldn't escape modern surveillance. People joked about Santa needing an FAA license, while others were just thrilled by the rare glimpse. Was this a genuine Christmas miracle, or just Santa showing off? Either way, Merry Christmas. See you next time.